Hey everybody, welcome to the March of 2023 Patreon Q&A, although it isn't the Patreon Q&A. If you've seen the recent videos on Patreon, the Q&As that is, we basically weren't getting a huge amount of questions for the amount of people that are there. Like, you know, we got over 300 patrons and we're getting like 6 questions. So I thought about opening it public again, so we might be back in the realms of getting like 300 or 400 questions. But I forgot to actually do anything about it in the month, make a decision. So this time, ChatGPT, yes, AI, although people know it's not AI, it's predictive words. It has been asked, or I asked it, to specifically for me, as Spicy110, it knows who I am, I've checked this, to make me a Q&A of funny questions. And I'm going to say, reading the first couple, fair play, ChatGPT.
They're good. They are good.
So, from the top. Number 1. If you could have any superpower, but it had to be motorcycle themed, what would it be? Now, I've honestly not... I've seen a couple of these, I've just not thought about them.
How would a superpower even be motorcycle themed?
Well, I don't know, you can wheelie?
Yeah, but if you've got Heelys and you lean back a bit, are you technically wheelie?
Maybe. I always think like you could filter. I'd like to be able to filter as a person, but then I realise when I'm shopping I do that anyway.
Yeah.
So I wish I had a horn. So when people annoy me, I could just go, "Nyeh,
Yes.
nyeh, nyeh."
That would be good. Or maybe being able to like run really fast.
So basically, you want to be a motorcycle. A superhero just goes really fast, isn't that the Flash? How is that motorcycle themed?
Oh.
Heelys. You've got Heelys, but you can
Yes.
do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Oh my, could you imagine?
There you go. Right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with horn. I want a horn. Or maybe I can rev bomb. Who would just go. Right. Number 2. If you had to choose between never eating spicy food again and never riding a motorcycle again, which would you choose? I can see why it's asked the spicy
Wow, this
thing.
is an easy one for me.
You don't like spicy.
I don't like spicy food anyway, so...
I can give up spicy food for motorcycles, but I do like spicy food, so yeah.
That's why your name's Spicy, isn't it? Because you love spicy food.
And it's not. Well, it was a spicy thing, but it wasn't because I liked spicy things specifically. It wasn't even that spicy. If you don't know the story, I'm not going into it. Videos are out there.
Number 3. If your motorcycle could talk, what do you think it would say to you?
Well, it depends which one. If it's Derek, probably like, "Why don't you love me?" And Divvy would just be like, "Ow, ow."
Yeah.
I've got a lot of maintenance to do to Divvy before the MOT's due this month. There might be some live streams coming about that. I'm working on a camera setup, so I can basically, I might not be like really close, like, look, this is how I'm doing the job. It's more like I'll be in the garage working on the bike, and you can come and hang out and like I'll answer some questions and stuff like that. It might be fun. I'm gonna try it out. Yeah. I think your bike would just say, "Why don't you love me?"
Where are you Who are you? Wouldn't recognise me. If you were a motorcycle, what kind of motorcycle would you be and why?
Big motorcycles are Harleys. I'm not Harley.
No.
I'm not big and loud. I'm like a supermoto. I'm tall.
Yes.
Multitask.
Yep.
Not the fastest.
I don't know how I'm supposed to take that.
I didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean it like that.
I just thought I didn't mean it like that, but now I'm thinking of it that way.
How did you mean it?
I thought you meant like slow in the head.
No, I meant not the fastest as in riding.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because I don't go a million miles an hour. I'm a calmer
And then
rider.
there's a secret meaning.
What?
Anyway.
Hoovering. Carry on.
I don't know what motorcycle I would be.
A small one, a Grom, small and feisty. No. A little 140. No, a 140cc little pit bike. It's very small but very loud.
Yeah, mega loud.
A stomp 140, and you like stomping things if you can stomp.
Yes.
Right. If you could ride your motorcycle anywhere in the world with any celebrity as your passenger, where would you go and who would you bring? I literally do not wish to meet any celebrities really that much. I can think of, particularly.
I have no idea. I don't think there's any really celebrities that you like.
I don't dislike
It's
people.
not that you hate. You don't hate or dislike anyone. I think you just.
It's just if people interest me or don't interest me. Most
yeah.
celebrities just disinterest me. It's like, okay, cool. If you're interested in people's like trivial stuff, that's fine. That's interesting. Okay, fine. If you find a great interest in it, I don't know why everyone finds such a great interest in it. So it's like, this person was seen shopping at this supermarket, but they work for this like they do promotion for this one. Like you think that they're going to change their life. I don't know. How about the guy out of Men Behaving Badly, who was a little bit rude towards a motorcyclist when he was parked in a motorcycle parking bay? Take him on the back of a bike, scare the living out of him.
I don't think I've actually seen that film.
Film? Men Behaving Badly is a TV series in the 90s.
You can cut that out if you want.
No, it's staying in. That's as far as some of the things you've not understood, that's fairly understandable. Right, number 6.
If you had to describe your motorcycle riding style as a type of food, what would it be?
Chocolate chili mousse.
Why? Is it because it's
tasty and smooth, but with a bit
surprising?
But with a bit of spice. No, because I just ride very calm and smooth, and every now and then I'm not. So
I don't know
calm.
why, but for you, the first thought I had was carbonara.
Carbonara? How does my riding refer to carbonara? What, bland and boring?
It's not bland.
It depends where you get it from.
Oh wow.
If you get it from like a pre-cooked carbonara, I have to guarantee you this: it needs salt.
I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head for some reason.
Fine then, your riding style is
Probably an angel delight because no one really likes it, I guess.
That's not very nice. You could have said jelly. It's a bit wobbly.
Yeah, that or that, yeah.
Okay, number 7. You read it.
If you could only ride one motorcycle for the rest of your life, but it had to be a children's toy, which one would you choose?
See? You say AI is not a thing. What humans come up with a question like that? Yeah, right. If I can only choose one bike to right, I'd like the Evel Knievel wheelie bike.
Oh my god.
Or maybe one of those radio. Oh, I don't know. Maybe one of those radio controlled ones. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
How many motorcycle related toys are there though? You go and look for like cars and stuff, like Matchbox cars, there's millions of them. I've looked for a little mini like DRZ model for years. There aren't any. You can get a KTM one, but not a DRZ. It makes me sad. I'd love a little blue and white Derry.
Yeah. When we went into that electronics shop and outside they had those tiny little toy motorcycles that look like real motorcycles.
What, Maplins?
Yeah.
Jesus, this is a while back.
I probably fit on one of those normally.
Oh no, I remember this now.
Yeah.
We was like, oh look how small it is, and you're like, it's not that small. By the way, feel free to answer these questions yourselves in the because it's asking everyone. It's not just us. And then like ones you like, and then we'll see some funny things in a few months. Right. If you could have any animal as a riding buddy, what would it be?
Oh.
I know what I'd want. A goose.
A goose?
No, not a goose,
100
actually.
people, face down.
No.
Face
I'd have
down.
a sparrowhawk. Because it's good at flying through very narrow gaps.
Oh, yeah.
So he could like sit on your shoulder or on the tank like this. And then when someone cuts you up, he goes about 70 miles an hour, whips through the window, scratches their face up on the way through it, and then whips out the other side.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Not a kestrel though, because they're not big enough and scary enough.
What about a buzzard?
No one fits
too
through it.
chunky.
Too much chunk.
Too chunky.
Your little mouse, little vole.
Oh, little.
What about a spider? Would you like a spider to accompany on your bike?
Now, we know what happened the last time that occurred.
There was a crash. If you want to know more, maybe you have to comment. There's a video out there, but we're not going to tell you.
I think I did years ago make a video about it, but I don't know, something cute.
Something cute.
Yes.
A little vole or something.
Oh, a little vole, and he could have a little helmet, and he'll sit in the bit where you've got like the visor of the bike and then the dash, and he's just there like, oh,
Ah! Terrified.
little tail going in the wind.
If you could ride your motorcycle into any movie or TV show, which one would it be and what would happen?
Oh.
See,
That's a cool question.
it is. I would ride into Star Wars and say, shoot. Shoot now. Cool. And it would all... Jar Jar would have never have happened. None of the bad stuff would have happened. It would have just all been over.
What if they shot you?
No. That's not... They asking what I say happens. This is a movie.
I think you just said what would
all right
happen.
then, fine. Well, no. If you drove your motorcycle into a movie normally, I think they'll probably say, get off the set, and the security are going to come in and kick you out.
What if they think you're one of the stunt doubles, but then you'd like do it really badly?
Well, if it was a Steven Seagal film, you wouldn't know the difference because none of his stunt... We've been watching these films that break down Steven Seagal films about how bad they are. Wow. I mean, I thought of Steven Seagal, I think, Under Siege, the first one. Maybe the second one, although it was a bit rubbish. Didn't really think about it in too many other films. Oh my God, I had no idea. It's hilarious. If you've not looked into Steven Seagal films being broken down, do it. It's a brilliant evening.
Oh my
Did
God.
you even answer the question, though?
I didn't know because I don't know. I don't know what I'd go into or what would even happen. I'd probably crash.
Ride into Scrubs and be like, where's the funny one? I don't
never
mean
really
that. It's a
watched
Scrubs
Scrubs.
joke. No, don't. It's a Scrubs.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Scrubs joke. Right.
Number 10, which is the last
Last one.
question.
Oh, sad times.
If you had to choose between wearing motorcycle gear made entirely out of pizza or riding your motorcycle naked, which would you choose?
So would you rather ride your bike around naked or covered in pizza? Given the current climate and the fact that anything is better than nothing, I'm going to go with pizza. But I want deep dish, stuffed crust
Yeah.
for like the protection.
Yeah.
And
Every single
pineapples because they're the most dense thing that will like...
whole
you might hate
pineapples.
pineapple on pizza. No, not whole ones.
Yeah,
a
with
whole
spikes.
ring. No.
And then when you come off, you can spike the people
No.
as well that
Don't
hate
think
you.
about what other topping is more sort of would take more dampening
Sausage.
effect. Maybe if they're thick enough. They
Big
seem to be a bit
thick sausage.
Hit the like button if you like big thick sausage on your pizza.
Oh, but seriously though, they're a bit springy, so if you had enough of them and they were thick.
I love the fact she's actually up. If they're really cheap sausages too, they're like those ones that you can
No,
throw
'cause
and
they
they
just
go
mash.
boing. No, then they bounce. The ones that are low meat
yeah.
just sort of go boing, 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 boing.
Fall off, bounce, back on the bike, carry on.
Well, there we go. That was our Q&A thanks to ChatGPT. I can't remember. Jack.
Thanks to Jack.
Thanks, robot. So, as I said, this seemed like a dumb idea at first, and then realised that we got 10 really funny questions that were so like more imaginative. No, not trying to insult you or anything. I know it's been a lot of years of asking a lot of questions. You kind of questioned out.
Yeah.
And it's hard to think like a computer where it has no sense.
Some random thing.
Like, but I mean, that one about would you rather ride naked or covered in
Or
pizza,
covered in pizza.
is pretty freaking inspired. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. If you want to help support this channel, please do that by joining Patreon. I still can't decide if I want to make the Q&As. Maybe I'm going to make the next Q&A public for next month and see how it goes. After that, if that goes well, maybe we can do a blend of Patreon and public ones, because then we can just answer the Patreon ones if there's only a handful, and then answer a few extras, like maybe the top 5 voted up in like thing. But then I have to make a video and put that online and be like, hey everyone.
Unless they leave questions in this one.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, leave if for the future one, if we do a public one, which we will do, yeah, we'll do a blend or whatever. I don't know, but leave questions below. And also leave your answers. That's going to be confusing. Questions from them and answers to the questions that were asked in this one. Now, if you want to tell a story about how your morning went, anything, just comment. If you've got a shopping list you need to remember, just write your note there.
Save it in there,
just
come
open it
back
up.
to it
Like, there you
later.
go. So it's good for the invite. If you normally use a notepad and pen, then I implore you to leave your shopping list in the comments and come back to it when you need it rather than using that notepad.
I'm scared about what things are going to come up.
Shopping, Tesco's shopping lists. Well, I haven't said that. The filters on YouTube should pretty much control it.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
I guess.
I think. Odds of this video being monetized.
Especially after I said thick sausage.
Twice. Bye.
Bye.
Right, now I need to get like a still frame for a thumbnail.
But what kind of face would we make? A weird one? A normal one?
We're just going to be like... Something in there will be fine. Got the sound of you falling into the sea.
The sea! Well, at least there's the sea, which is something...
All right, the bath, when you jump in.
Then the sink.
No, it's the cup.
The cop?
The cup.